I can tell you, no one is thrilled about this hurricane business.
Groovy.
Uh-oh. This is why you shouldn't film.
See there? They're twisted.
What is going on, everyone? It's Twisted Cape, and oh my hey, there is another hurricane coming, and I am not ready for it. I have not told the goats yet. I don't really want to tell them because last time things didn't go so well. Chestnuts got blown off. There's some fallen trees over here. All of the tarps are ripped off the pens where the goats are supposed to be. One didn't make it, unfortunately. Wind ripped it up good. Brand new tarps right off my pens. Everybody is unhappy. That hurricane was crazy, girl, wasn't it? Wasn't that hurricane crazy? I want to get more prepared. The goal here, no one get wet, no one die. That is the objective. Y'all, if I tell you, oh, there's a hurricane coming, will you tell everyone else for me? Would you do that for me? And luckily, there are no trees to cut down. Hurricane panels are pretty much already in place, ready to go back up. And the tarps this time, tarps and pins secured and anchored. No one's gonna blow away, all right? We got that down, right guys? No one is blowing away. We're gonna charge up our battery backups, and we're gonna make sure that we have some backup power and get through this the best we can. It is projected to be worse than Debbie. Ugh, so fingers crossed we can get through this with no damage. I can't promise random trees are gonna blow. Hopefully our roof doesn't fly off. The roof is gone. The roof is gone. Okay. So, taking you guys with me for our second hurricane and getting through it the best we can. Let's go. Floor, did anyone tell you that there's a hurricane coming? We did just restock our hay, so we have a full bale of hay and the feed. So all the different types of feed have been restocked. So if any stores are closed down for a few days, we have plenty of food for the animals. As far as water, a little bit of a trickier situation. If we have no power, we can't run the well. Therefore, we have to take IBC totes that we have, fill them up with fresh water, and hopefully that can last for a few days. This IBC tote has recently been filled up with brand new water. It was what I had in here in my makeshift greenhouse that was keeping everything warm-ish during the winter. It has since been drained and refilled and topped up with brand new water. Full brand new IBC tote that is just hiding out here in my mini jungle. Cole approves of all this water. Yes, he does. Water, I would say, is more important than feed, obviously. Are you in charge of filling all the waters? Could you do that for me? I think you've got it down. That's just a lot of things that I want to show in this video that I didn't cover in the last video about hurricane prep. Every hurricane is not the same. Each one's different. You gotta think about where the food and water is gonna come for your animals and prepare for our power outages. could be even up to a week without power. That would not be uncommon, especially more rural areas like we are in. Hey, Thor, Tucker there, bud. Gotta tell you, there's another, hurricane coming. You remember the last one? Well, this one might be a little worse. I know we don't get to go outside right now and play because we gotta get through the storm. Make sure everybody stays safe. You and all your girlfriends. Yes. So, yeah, hang in there with me. I know we are cooped up, but we'll get through this. And it's not like you don't have a friend. You've got Freya doll here. Freya. There we go. So, yeah, you just hang in there. Be your lovely self, and we'll be out of here in no time. Alright? Alright. I think we got an understanding here. Sorry you gotta go through another hurricane, but you know what? It's part of the Florida deal. Alright. It's the penultimate day here before the hurricane, Hurricane Helene. We're expecting Category 3, and it's supposed to hit, again, like Debbie, our area. So tarps this time are doubly, triply sure to be secured. Behind me you can see a couple of them that's going to house various chickens, ducks, and goats. Not all the goats are going to get tarp situations. I've come up with a different idea this time to sort of do mini shelters for all my little sub-tribes of goats. I have a lot of goats, you've yet to see them all. I'll get around to it, maybe one day when these hurricanes stop coming. But in order to prevent them from actually blowing away or getting soaking wet in case something happens in the middle of the night like last time, I'm building these little mini A-frames that are going to be serving as portable shelters to keep everyone safe and dry, and because they are low to the ground, very nice for high winds. The other thing I have to do, and which I do usually if I know there's going to be a heavy rain or, like a hurricane, I like to take used hay, so I'm not taking brand new hay, but used hay, and I'm putting it in the pens of mainly the ducks and where the geese will be staying, because with all that rain, it's really going to muddy up their area. And with the extra hay there, it is a buffer between them and the dirt, so they're not going to, in a sense, muck it up. So
Completed shelter, folks. Our goats will appreciate it very much.
this is the second hurricane y'all are part of. Second hurricane that unfortunately Tucker and Acacia are going to experience. Too bad they didn't know they were signing up for that when they came from Arizona to Florida. But that is just part of being in Florida, is dealing with things like hurricanes. Poop in the water? Seriously, girl? Seriously? Names are coming soon on these girlies. I just, want to get through this hurricane first. And Acacia. Girl, I gotta tell you, we're going through another hurricane. Yes, ma'am. I know you already went through one, and it was no fun. But here we are again at another one. She's like in front of all the feed. Again, they can't reach that feed, so they are probably going to be in one of the safest, driest locations. And because I want to merge these girls together, look at this. They're already starting to get to know each other. So through cages, they get to say hi. And maybe when this nonsense is over, we can all go to a pen and forage around, have some fun. Until then, we got to get through this crummy Helene stuff, okay? Hurricane first, play later. That's the dealio. So you hang in there, Miss Acacia. You got through one, you can get through another. At least you're next to the hay. That's not a bad deal. So if you have to be stuck somewhere, at least you got a limited supply of hay. Really though, they can't eat that much of it. They might be able to nibble on them one or two, like little pieces they can reach, but they'll be okay. You don't like the hurricane? Boo to the hurricane. We're projected it's going to hit. We're probably gonna get some bands about half an hour. Pretty much got everything done I could do, but you know there's always more that can be done. We're coming up 6 o'clock and we have just entered in our first rain band. First of many, no doubt. This is just 12 hours that we have to get through. And I gotta fix an orange plant. Okay, here we go. 12 hours starts now. We got these guys safe and secure in a little outside room. So hopefully they stay as one of the driest goats. I just have Tuck here and his girlfriend Freya in together. And the wind is howling, the wind is blowing, but they are snacking on hay. So as long as they keep that up, I don't want them to feel like they're going through anything. Except for being cooped up. Yes, being cooped up ain't no fun. But we're coming in on a real strong band, and it's just only going to get worse from here for the next 10 or so hours. Hey, yes, bud. We're going to get through this, alright? Y'all haven't seen Boots in a while. There she is. Part of a hurricane party is snacks, and we are covered with the hay snacks. So, guys, let's get through this wind and rain and snack it up. Snack it up. Alright, I'm gonna go out and brave the wind and rain to check on Acacia and the Nigerian dwarf girls. Hey girlies! How we doing? So yeah, I got these guys like where they were last time in my hay barn. And Acacia, how you doing? Nice and dry, girl. Alright, just checking in on you. I'll be checking in frequently, alright? I know. More hurricanes. Hey. I got my other goats in a different area, another little barn type area. So I got quite a few of my goats that are really nice and dry. Wind is starting to pick up. Cadmium, what did we just go through, sir? You know how I like things twisted, guys, but that's a little messed up. Calcium. Looks like we made it. Well, I love how this made it. I'm going around trying to survey how messed up everything is because all I heard was the wind just ripping everything apart. Could you all imagine what they witnessed? Branches flying off, tin flying over their head. There's tin in the woods. There's tin in the woods. Something got ripped off. Oh boy. Look at that. Ripped off. Yep, not supposed to see sky there. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of almost in a state of shock with how bad this could have been, but also what's out here right now. I am glad though that we made it and everyone is okay. It's just, like I was saying, every hurricane's different. Wow. There are 2 befores on the ground. This is like deja vu, except worse. Here we go again, except look how bent. Lots of trees fell on pins. Pins, what? Trees fallen, twisted everywhere. There's a ton of tree cleanup, I see. That's one way to clean up the debris. Just eat it. Right there. Bam. Getting caught on everything. Hey, Hammer. I'm glad you all made it. So far, so good. Girly girls, we made it. Plants, you didn't make it. Oh, their shelters kind of made it, kind of didn't. This little shelter worked very well, by the way. I think being low to the ground, nice. Another shelter success. But check out this tree. Check out that tree fell and crushed the pin. So lots of pin damage. Trees like that size ripped them right out of the ground. Hey Tula. She did an amazing job protecting her babies. They are all alive, even though, despite, look how many trees fell in here. But the miraculous thing is, despite the intensity of this storm being worse than Debbie, no deaths. So I can't be happier than that. Everyone survived and they did okay. They did not get too wet, despite some serious damage, but it could have been so much worse. So I am just thrilled and happy that it looks like everyone made it. So it's interesting with this storm, I would say not as much rain, but a lot more wind. So the storm before, I had more damage to my animals. This storm, I had more damage to my structure, which I can't be mad about because structures I can fix. Animals, you can't replace them. Well, at least not that specific animal. And, you know, I'm kind of partial to these animals and I do my best to try to keep them. So, it was worse, but in a way, it was a different kind of worse, but not so worse. Y'all see that tarp that just, again, it ripped up. I need a better way to secure tarps. We have no power. There's no power right now. So getting things going, getting things started is a challenge, and I am really tired. Here's the bananas. This was already tilted and fallen over before the hurricane, and I had already plucked the yellow ones that you saw. But look, there's some green ones that haven't turned yet.
Yeah, we haven't even walked to the other side yet.
All these yellow belly sliders, or eastern river cooters, I keep seeing them as we're walking and surveying, and they're all displaced. I see this guy. Is that the direction you'd like to go? Let me go ahead and get you on the road, sweetie. Hey, buddy. I want to get you out of the road, too. This one's different. This isn't your typical yellow belly slider. Should we go move him across the road, Krypton? Here, let's get him out of the road. Oh, bud. He just snapped stuff everywhere.
It's not just snap, it's twisted.
Y'all need to stay twisted like these branches. That's a lot of what I've seen around here. Just tons and tons of little branches everywhere that have dropped and twisted. So at least the trees are following what I've been telling them. They are. Well, they're not only do they get twisted, but they stay twisted. We made it again, girlies. We made it again. Not too bad either. And like before, we have a chance to dry out, so everyone's catching the sun. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Sally. I know. More hurricane business. More hurricane drama llama. We're gonna have to hook up some solar panels to charge our battery backups because there's no power, and from the power lines that we saw that were down, it looks like there's not going to be power out for well, at least a good chunk of today, but it could even stretch into the week. So we got to get the solar out, charge up our battery backups so we can keep our essentials running. We don't want anything in our fridges to go bad, and we don't want the incubators to stop working. We already got the water covered. We haven't had to deal with the well yet. We have some reserve water buckets on deck. Everyone has got their water filled from the hurricane last night and into this morning. But if it goes on longer than today, like tomorrow morning, they're going to need more of a long-term water situation until we can get the power back on. So in terms of devastation, yeah, Cat 4, a little more devastating than the category 1 or 2 that Debbie was. So really kind of just in recovery mode. You ready to get out of here? All right, come on. There we go. You know where to go. Oh, the turkey oak. Y'all, turkey oak is one of her favorite things to eat. It's nice. All my goats I had that were in my little makeshift barn area, I'm trying to get them all out so they can stretch their legs. Because they've been cooped up for more than 24 hours. So yeah, everyone needs to get out, soak up some sun, get their legs stretched. Alright, everything's just so messed up from this hurricane right now. Steve made it alright. If you got one branch touch his windshield, he'll live. Y'all know Hershey. She was the ones I had in the little barn area. Now she's out getting some snacks that have fallen. My little makeshift shelter out of pallets and trash wood and bead bags held up pretty well. Taking in all the damage, Miss Keisha. Yes, ma'am. There are trees everywhere. Girl, that was crazy. We gotta stress eat now. Pretty sure we're gonna be stress eating. So, this was your second hurricane, girl. So by the time you get to your third, you're gonna be a professional. A professional hurricane endurer. Alright. Here, have a little more. Got it on your head. Alright. Hey, Thor. Looks like we survived another one. Can't wait to do it again, huh? Hopefully not too soon, though. Not too soon. But, you guys got me, and I'll keep you safe. That's my job. And your job, you know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to make gorgeous babies and be really cute. So, you achieved one of those. You've been really cute. Can't wait to see the gorgeous babies. I can't get over the cuteness. It's just cute. You are officially a dad. Alright. Y'all go on and do the goat things. Paulo and his babe and check out my other shelter I made. Those shelters were really nice for something quick. I am just so happy that all the goats are okay. All the animals are okay. That alone just makes me feel like I accomplished something that was hard, because it is hard keeping everyone alive and safe. And I did it. Hard work does pay off. Now I just got more work to do. So we're going to get to that. And I thank you guys for watching and being here and following me along on all things twisted. Now, like how Helene has twisted up these trees, y'all know what to do. Stay twisted.